So forgive me for not trusting the announcement that I'm live. Hey guys, I'm EmberBurnsBlack. Welcome to my channel. I know there's probably going to be a lot of newcomers. I'm really excited for those of you who are regular watchers. I do have to apologize. I haven't been live in 3 weeks. Last week was game week and it was also our 1 year anniversary. So in lieu of, going out having a date or having game night, we decided to merge the two and have our anniversary with everybody we know and love. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like cooking. I don't want anyone else to have to cook. Let's have a night where we just order out, carry out pizza, and have our feast that way. So we did. So, Heroes Feast. I have been looking over this recipe for weeks now, and I'm noticing a delay. There it goes. I think it's better now. I was really hoping that what do you call it? Audio's not messed up. So, Heroes Feast. I've been looking at this recipe for a couple weeks, and this recipe is in 3 parts. I don't know how to time it, and it's another one of those single serve plate recipes, a plating recipe that serves 4 people, so I'd have to double it, which would double the cost of making it, and this looks just radical. And it's really a shame because I really want to try it too. This is Hommlet golden brown roasted turkey with sausage, stuffing, and drippings. What else makes the mouth water but a plump bird roasting on a spit above an open hearth? One particular style of this dish was made famous in the village of Hommlet on the far side of Nardarv from the city of Greyhawk, where geese are plentiful in the warmer months when turkeys abundant in the winter. This turkey is served with chunky gravy made from the bird's juices and brimming with bacon. The sausage stuffing comprises a pan-fried... You do not want in now. I started this video because you were laying there completely dead. Now you're going to scratch at the door to come off the patio? Really? Of spicy ground pork, seasoned white bread, croutons, finely chopped onions, and small chunks of celery, all folded into warm broth. A whole bird can be had in Hommlet for a gold piece, but too much turkey can hit like a well-timed sleep spell, so it's better to stick to legs. Hold on, let me let the dog in, and I gotta go around because of all the cords. Give me 1 sec. Come on. I knew I should have brought her in before starting this, and I do apologize. So, like I said, this recipe comes in 3 parts. There was no way to time it or plan it to try to even do a video. I mean, there probably is. It's just my chaotic mind couldn't put it together. So the stuffing: 3/4 a pound of hearty white sandwich bread, 8 to 10 slices, cut 1/2 inch cubes, about 8 cups, lightly packed. 4 tablespoons butter, 2 teaspoons naturally tasted oils such as vegetable canola, safflower, or grapeseed. 12 ounces fresh Italian pork sausage, casings removed if necessary. 1 yellow onion chopped, 2 celery sticks trimmed and chopped, kosher salt, and freshly ground pepper. 1 tablespoon fresh thyme, 1½ teaspoons minced fresh rosemary, 1½ cups low sodium chicken broth, 2 eggs, and 1/2 cup of fresh parsley, chopped fresh parsley. That's the stuffing. The turkey: kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper, 1 carrot peeled and coarsely chopped, 1 celery stalk trimmed and coarsely chopped, 1 small yellow onion coarsely chopped, 4 large bone-in, skin-on turkey drumsticks, about 1 pound each, 3 tablespoons unsalted butter, melted and cooled. Okay, that's the turkey. And now the gravy: 2.5 cups low sodium chicken broth plus more is needed. 6 slices of thick bacon. 1 carrot peeled and finely chopped. 1 celery stalk trimmed and finely chopped. 1 yellow onion finely chopped. 1 teaspoon minced fresh thyme. 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon fresh lemon juice. Then 1/4 cup chopped fresh parsley. Kosher salt and freshly ground pepper. So, and then this recipe, like I said, it just jumps from here to there, and it's like, whoa. Preheat the oven for 250 with the rack in the middle. Oh, this is making the stuffing. Hi. I'm sorry, I just looked up and noticed you. Hi, Brittany. Nice to see you. Preheat the oven to 250 with the rack in the middle of the oven. Spread the bread cubes in an even layer on a large rimmed baking sheet and bake until dry and firm, about 45 minutes, stirring them several times to transfer the bread cubes into a very large bowl and set aside. Meanwhile, prepare the turkey. Increase oven temperature to 400. In a small bowl, mix together 1.5 tablespoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of pepper. Scatter the carrot, celery, and onion in the roasting pan over stovetop safe pan where the drumsticks will fit. Do I do fish? I do not do fish or seafood. The smell makes me sick. There's actually a couple videos on here where I did seafood recipes and substituted out the fish for chicken. I feel like if it's something that I wouldn't eat, I'm not going to serve it to my family because I don't know how to cook fish. So I don't want to poison everybody. Using your fingers, loosen but do not detach the skin from the drumsticks. Brush about half the melted butter under the skin, sprinkle each with some salt and pepper mix, and reposition the skin. Brush the drumstick skin with remaining butter and sprinkle each with some of the remaining salt and pepper mix. Arrange the drumsticks over the vegetables in the pan. Roast until the Insta-read thermometer inserted in the thickest part of each drumstick registers 180 to 185. 1 to 1/4 hours. Transfer the drumsticks to the platter. Cover loosely with foil and set aside. While the turkey roasts, finish preparing the stuffing. Grease a broiler-safe 8-inch square baking dish with 1 tablespoon of the butter and set aside. In a skillet over medium heat, warm the oil until shimmering. Add the sausage and cook, stirring and breaking up clumps into small crumbles until some of the fat has rendered for the sausage is lightly browned, about 5 minutes. With a slotted spoon, transfer the sausage to paper towels to drain, leaving the fat in the skillet. Add the remaining 3 tablespoons butter to the skillet and melt. Add the onion, celery, and half a teaspoon salt and cook, stirring occasionally until very soft. 5 to 7 minutes. Add the thyme and rosemary and cook, stirring until fragrant, about 1 minute. Add 3/4 of the cup of broth and stir and scrape the bottom of the skillet to loosen any brown bits. Add this mixture, the sausage, 1 teaspoon salt and pepper to taste to the bowl of bread and toss well to combine. Taste and adjust the seasoning with additional salt and pepper if necessary. Hold on. The chat has looked like it has frozen, which I have a backup plan for because that has happened before. So give me 1 second. Let me pull up my backup screen. Hey, look. There we go. All right, this way something should happen. I have double chat. In a small bowl. Oh, wait. Did I read that? No, I did not. In a small bowl, whisk the remaining 3/4 cup broth and eggs until well combined. Add the egg mixture with most of the parsley to the bowl and bread mixture and toss to combine well. And pour the stuffing into the prepared baking dish. Spread into an even layer. Cover the dish tightly with foil and place it on a baking sheet. Put in the oven with the turkey and bake until stuffing is heated through and all the moisture from the mixture is bubbling around the edges of the dish. About 50 minutes. Said parsley, you're out. Once the turkey is done roasting, make the gravy. Use a slotted spoon or skimmer to hold back the solids in the roasting pan and pour the accumulated liquid in the fat separator or measuring cup. Let rest until all the fat rises to the surface, about 10 minutes. If you're using a fat separator, pour the drippings into another container and reserve the fat. If you're using a measuring cup, tilt it and use a wide, shallow soup spoon to skim the fat to the surface and deposit into another container. Reserve the remaining juices. And again, you have to turn the page. This is a long recipe. Set the strainer over the bowl. Place the roasting pan with the roasted vegetables over medium heat and cook undisturbed until the vegetables begin to brown and stick to the pan. 3 to 4 minutes. Add 1 cup of the chicken broth and using the wooden spoon, stir and scrape the bottom of the pan and to loosen and dissolve all the brown bits. Strain the liquid and discard the solids. Add the reserved juices, liquid, and enough chicken broth to equal 3 cups and set aside. Juicy, yeah, very much so. Wipe out the pan, set it over low-medium heat and fry the bacon, turning it over as necessary until well rendered and lightly brown, about 13 minutes. Transfer the bacon to paper towels, drain, chop it, and reserve. You should have about 3 tablespoons of fat left in the pan. Set the pan over medium heat and warm until the fat is shimmering. Add carrot, celery, onion, and thyme and cook, stirring until the vegetables soften, about 4 minutes. Add the flour and cook, stirring constantly until dark golden and fragrant with a nutty aroma, 3 to 4 minutes. Switch to a whisk and whisking constantly, gradually add the strained broth mixture. Continuing to whisk, cook until the gravy thickens, about 8 minutes. Add the lemon juice, parsley, bacon, and pepper to taste and whisk to combine. Taste and adjust the seasoning with salt, pepper if necessary. Nutty. Yeah, I know, right? Once the stuffing is done, if you wish to crisp the skin on the underside of the drumsticks, preheat the broiler, line a broiler-safe pan or trimmed baking sheet with foil. Arrange the drumsticks with the brown sides down and broil until the skin is browned and crisp, 5 to 7 minutes. Remove the foil from the stuffing and fluff with a fork. If you'd like to crisp the surface of the stuffing, return the dish to the oven and broil. Check frequently to prevent burning until the surface is a shade darker and starting a crisp 5 to 7 minutes. Sprinkle the stuffing with remaining parsley. Serve the drumsticks piping hot along with the stuffing and gravy. Like I said, this recipe sounds amazing, but there's no realistic way I think I can pull this off into a live stream. And I don't think I can pull it off for game night. So this might actually be my Thanksgiving dinner. And everything's set aside. And unfortunately, there is no picture of the recipe. But there is a cool little drawing of a village. And one of the things that I really do like about these books is the artwork and photography in them. So anywho, guys, like I said, I just found chili. This is actually the human cuisine of this book. We only have 1 recipe left from Ravenloft in Flavors of the Multiverse, which I plan on doing hopefully next game night. But don't hold me to that because things have been rather crazy. Anyway, I think next I'm probably going to be making either ham pies or the Troll-Tide candy apples, and both of those have pictures. So anyway, I don't want to take up too much of this Sunday. I'm just really thankful for everything going on. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you like what I do, please support me. You can also support me on PayPal and Cashapp, both of which are EmberBurnsBlack. I do have my Amazon wish list in the description if you do not wish to send me a financial contribution, but you still want to see me make great videos. Food is getting expensive, hence why I'm reading rather than making. And it's not just me struggling, it's everybody, and I know that, and I appreciate you guys helping in any way you can. So please remember to share this video with as many females as you can, because my analytics have gone all male once again, because I don't know. It's hard to reach a target audience when it's like your current audience makes you look like a drunk girl on TikTok. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully with a recipe, more than likely with a recipe. Thanks for watching. And now hitting the stop button 30 times.